Begin transmission, Dr. Brown.
Oh, darn. Sorry about that. Dr. Emmett L. Brown here. It is my hope to chronicle through audiovisual means my research involving air pressure and water pressure. Why is pressure so important, you ask? Because it is a basic scientific principle. It wasn't too long ago that even the simplest scientific principles were seen as magic, not science. Why, in Salem, Massachusetts, in the 1600s, many innocent people were accused of practicing black magic. If I had been carrying on these sorts of experiments back then, I might have been accused of being a witch and been burned at the stake. That's not how I want to end up. Well done. But during the Salem witch trials, anything could happen. Marty and I found that out the hard way. It all started when Marty was having a bad day at school.
A C- on my music appreciation test. Can you believe that, Liz?
And you even did an extra credit report on the social significance of the Bone Daddies.
Yes! No! What's Jennifer doing with that dim-bulb kelp?
I hear they've got a date this Saturday.
That muscle-bound moron?
Of course, this means you're free to take me out. Should I consider that a yes?
Then maybe afterwards you can watch me lift my car.
Hey, lay off her, Kelp, or I'll cut you down to size.
Whose size, McFly? Yours or a normal person's? I'll see you Saturday, Jennifer.
Morton, Seamus, McFly,
Jen, I can't believe you'd sneak out behind my back.
just listen a minute.
No excuses. I don't ever want you to see that jock again.
This isn't fair. You found me guilty without even hearing my side of the story.
Okay, fine. Tell me your side of the story, and then I'll find you guilty.
Morty, dry up.
Whoa! Very mature, Jennifer.
Hold it! Hold it! I inadvertently neglected to mention what was transpiring with the Brown family unit. Meanwhile, about 3,000 years earlier...
Gee, Dad, what do those guys get so mad about?
Really, I speculate the ancient Egyptians don't have much of a sense of humor, especially with their national monuments. Where did you get that much blastoplaster anyway? How's the train?
Hurry, Emmett! Ready for departure, Jules. Destination, Hill Valley!
Prepare for temporal displacement! Throw the spear! Straight! Got the flux capacitor!
Exciting, isn't it? Now to get back to Marty.
This has got to be the worst day of my life. First, old Buzzard Badcock gives me a C- in music appreciation, which brings my average to a C-. Then Jennifer makes a date with some pituitary case. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Marty.
Maybe Doc can give me some advice before things get any worse. Hey, I just had a bath last month. Doc and the gang aren't back yet? Whoa! 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 Good thing we skipped the flea dip. Greetings from Massachusetts. Hey, it's one of Doc's scratch and listen postcards.
Marty, locomotive crash landed at Salem. Bring DeLorean and spare flux capacitor to September 23rd, 1692 at once.
Okay, Einie, we'll take off right after I comb my hair.
I said at once!
September 23rd, 1692. According to this map, there should be a large body of water right about...
1898, and should arrive at its destination any day now. Ha ha!
We're trapped like rats. The air is getting thin. I can't breathe, I tell ya. We're doomed! Thanks, Heine. Not that I was ever really worried, but I do feel much safer on dry land. At least I did! No brakes! This thing is driving itself!
Welcome to Salem, Massachusetts. I had you on auto remote. How was the ride?
Great, if you want to see what I had for lunch.
Oh, thanks for bringing the spare capacitor. AAA doesn't cover this. Okay, first I need to wire in the new flux, adjust the tolerances. Oh yes, can't forget to recalibrate the surge protector. I figure the whole process will take approximately, this is just an estimate, 27.35 hours. Not including the 46.82 minutes travel time to our house in town, where you can freshen up.
Doc, what's everybody staring at? I mean, I know I'm dressed like a geek, but...
Marty, in this society, everyone dresses like a geek. The Puritans are suspicious of strangers, that's all. But once they get to know you...
They treat you even worse. What's he in for?
He assaulted my ears with vile speech when I ran over his hog.
Boy, that's strict.
The Puritans just have very high standards of behavior, that's all.
What's she wearing that S for?
She was caught stealing at the general store. That guy made a glutton of himself at the town social.
And what about that one?
He fell asleep in church.
Yeah, brothers and sisters, witches are plentiful in the land. You shall know them by their speaking of strange tongues, and by their convulsive fits. With instruments of Hades do they make Satan's music, and with dogs and other dumb beasts do they converse.
Hey, don't forget, they use broomsticks, too. Doc, did you hear that? They actually believe in witches.
Inform me of something of which I'm not already cognizant. After all, we've been here a month.
A month?
Animalizing the damaged flux capacitor and constructing a time-traveling mail truck took a bit of doing.
Goodman Brown!
Yes, Goodman Tannen?
Oh, not another Biffster.
Once again, you have neglected to retrieve and dispose of my refuse barrels.
My apologies. I'll collect them now, with the help of Martin, my, nephew.
Doc, you're a garbage man?
A fascinating way to explore the Puritan culture. In addition, I've started a recycling program.
Whoa!
Oh!
By heavens above, I'll get ye for this, wretched and despicable stranger!
Well, at least he didn't call me a butthead.
Where's your father? We're gonna be late for the town social.
I hope there's something fun to do this time. Last week, all we did was play Stack the Hymnals.
And thanks to simple geometric logic, I won.
Golden viscid fluid produced by members of the genus Apis mellifera. I'm home.
Oh, Emmett. I love it when you call me honey. Hi, Marty.
Welcome to the 17th century, Martin. The Puritan work ethic is fascinating to contemplate.
Yeah, a real blast. Hey, Marty, are you coming to the party tonight?
What party?
A weekly ritualized occasion amongst Puritans. Personally, I have to repair the locomotive, but you all attend and have fun.
You call this fun? Who died?
Now, Marty, people around here just let their fun on the quiet side.
Maybe I'll go see what Jules and Vern are up to.
I know. Let us play seen and not heard.
How do you play it?
We see who can stand still and be quiet the longest.
With my knowledge of the laws of inertia, I'm a shoo-in.
I'd rather stack books.
Drag?
Hello, stranger. My name is Mercy.
Oh, baby, have mercy. Ow!
Notice the stranger. I've not seen anyone jump about in such fits since Goody Magoo, and you know what we did to her.
Enter Kit.
Are you all right?
Oh, now that you're here, I'm so fine. Just call me Marty.
Would you care to take a stroll in the moonlight, Marty?
Oh, get out of town. Are you kidding? You bet.
Is that a yes or a no? And let me warn you, I don't take kindly to men who say no.
Oh, it's a...
What's the matter?
Oh, that big goon over there is mad at me. He's such a chump.
Oh, that's no chump. That's my father.
In that case, my answer's no. I better go walk my dog. Bye.
Walk out on me, wilt thou?
What did that young stranger want with you, daughter?
He made improper advances toward me, father.
What?
Not only that, but he spoke in strange tongues and is subject to fits.
I knew there was something odd about that boy.
Heine, this just hasn't been my day girl-wise. Yeah, I know that one. Timely request considering I've got a right to play the blues.
Why, 'tis like the wailing of lost souls in Hades itself!
Is she a witch?
Oh, hi, big guy. How'd you like it?
Throw him in the stockade!
Let's not get carried away. Okay. I could use some lessons.
Yeah, he's a witch.
Throw him in the stockade!
Great Scott!
That's were actually accused of being witches. Believe it or not, the Pooches were found guilty. Psst, Marty.
Doc?
I have come to liberate you from your current state of incarceration.
Oh, shoot, I thought you were gonna bust me out of here.
The Salem witch trials were infamous for railroading innocent people. If you're found guilty, things could get very messy.
But Doc, I'm not a witch. What can they possibly say about me?
You'll find out at tomorrow's trial.
The nephew Martin, a poor and miserable object, has been known to carry himself in an unwanted manner and burst forth into sudden shrieks and fits.
With his black magic, this scoundrel levitated a barrel of refuse, dumped its contents on my head, then bewitched my horse.
He communicates with beasts of the field with a musical satanic mouthbox.
I object! It's called a harmonica, lady.
The nephew Martin made brazen overtures and attempted to enchant me by speaking in a strange and evil tongue and doing the devil's dance.
Hey, that was one of James Brown's best moves.
Seeing that I was immune to his evil schemes, he began having discourse with his dog.
Discourse? I was just talking with him. Isn't that right, Einstein? Discourse means talking? Oh, I didn't know that.
That dog dog is his familiar. He sang the Book of Hades, I tell you. He's a witch.
Look who's talking.
This intruder is an evil element in our community. We must put an end to his demonic behavior at once!
Yes, demon, I say, witch!
We find Nephew Martin guilty on all counts of witchery.
But you found me guilty without hearing my side of the story.
So what?
Whoa, where have I heard that before?
Nephew Martin, you're hereby sentenced to the final test.
Just as long as there's no math involved.
Oh no, no math. We merely drop you in the bay. If you float, you're indeed a witch and must be burnt at the stake. However, if you sink...
I'm dead.
That's your problem, Fanny Face.
Not the water test! I was hoping to have the locomotive repaired before the trial was over.
Final adjustments are complete, Father.
What would Thomas Alva Edison say in a predicament such as this?
How about give me some large milk cans, a bellows,
and a length of rubber tubing!
You people are making a serious mistake. Don't you see how you've all been caught up in the fervor of rumors and vicious gossip?
He may survive the water test. Of course, if he does...
You're planning a weenie roast and I'm the guest weenie.
Well, Marty, I suppose they won't be happy until they do their little test. Come along, Vern.
Clara! Vern! Heine!
Prepare to reveal your true self, Nephew Martin, if that is your real name.
That was necessary. Getting awful wet there.
Yeah, the lad was innocent.
I only wanted to teach him a lesson for spurning my affections.
Friends, we must see that a travesty such as this never happens again.
Gotta patch things up with Jennifer!
I can't believe you got so mad about a little tutoring session.
Believe me, I know now that I should have given you a chance to explain.
Well, you're forgiven. Marty, you know I would never go out behind your back. What kind of a witch do you think I am?
Auto iris activated. Adjusting exposure.
Dr. Emmett L. Brown again. How about that Salem water test? That thing's all wet. Now, I have a little water test of my own to show you. Since we're in a real pressure situation, perhaps this might help. Access Video Encyclopedia Section W for water pressure.
Section W. Entry. Water pressure.
The deeper you go underwater, the stronger the water pressure. You probably felt it on your ears when you dive into the deep end of a swimming pool. That's because the deeper you are, the more water there is squeezing all around you. Watch, we'll prove it. This plexiglass pipe is entirely filled with water. Here we have two balloons that are inflated to the same size. One is located near the bottom. The other is placed near the top, about 5 inches from the surface. Both are fitted with valves so that their air may be released into the column of water. Watch how water pressure affects the flow of air from the balloons. The top balloon deflates easily because there is relatively little water pressure acting against it. Now observe the bottom balloon. Here the water is forced into the balloon because the pressure at that depth is far greater than the force of the outgoing air. Here's another example, one that can be recreated in the average dwelling. All you need is an empty soda bottle and some water. Put 3 evenly spaced holes in the side of the bottle and cover them with tape. After filling the bottle with water, quickly remove the tape and watch the streams that shoot out. The water merely trickles out of the top hole. As we move downward, the pressure increases, and so does the force of the spray. Impressed? Well, observe this. Now, that's water pressure. Postscript to experiment. You may want to conduct your water pressure demonstration outside. See you in the future.
Speaking of air pressure, tune into our next show, or I'll deflate your head.
You're on, Dr. Brown.
Dr. Emmett Brown here, reporting from ancient Rome. 36 AD to be precise. Like my outfit, when in Rome, dress as the Romans do. Although this is not a dress, it's a toga. And this, Italian food, right? Wrong. Noodles were unknown in Italy until Marco Polo brought them back from China in 1295. Why, what we think of as Italian cuisine is completely unknown in this era. Marty found that out on our previous trip to ancient Italy. It all began not in Rome, but in my own backyard.
Baby, baby, oh baby, my baby, baby, baby.
Ready? Now!
Marty, stop!
Oh, baby! Hey, Doc, you gotta be more careful!
Holy bovine!
That sounded like our tangible and authentic father.
You're whiny.
Oh, Doc, there were 2 of you. First back there, and then here.
Oh, for Petrie's sake! Those boys must be playing with the 3-dimensional holographic projector again.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Doc. I ruined your latest invention.
What invention? This is the trash. If I've told you once, I've told you 10 to the 3rd power times, the holographic projector was designed as a home security device. Its purpose is to deceive burglars into thinking we are at home, when in fact, we are not.
Sorry, Dad. Most sincere apologies, Father.
Jules Verne, I want you on your best behavior while I'm away returning these research materials.
Doc, if you're going to the library, I got a couple of overdue books.
Marty, where I'm going, those books will not have been written for almost 2,000 years.
Oh, great. I won't have to pay the fine.
Father, exactly where, or should I say, when are you going?
Ancient Rome, 36 AD to be precise. I borrowed numerous notations from their early historians to update my files. And while there, I plan to study the architectural designs of the Roman arcades.
Arcades? Cool!
Might we accompany you, Father?
Negative. You're grounded in the 20th century for misuse of the holographic projector.
Yes, Father. We gracefully accept our well-deserved punishment.
Hey, Doc, what about me going? I could do an extra credit report for history class. Caesar. The man, the myth, the salad.
Very well, Marty. Perhaps it's not too late to penetrate that rock and roll drenched brain of yours. And no more playing with the holographic projector, you two.
Of course not, Father.
Have a wonderful trip.
There's no place like Rome. Founded in 753 BC when Romulus and Remus, escaping from the Trojan War, forcibly took control of a small tribe of locals. Even if Jules and Verne weren't being punished, I would be hesitant to bring them to such an unstable and violent society.
Come, sibling, let us search out the arcades for our playtime amusement.
I'll bet this is the mall. They gotta have an arcade in here. Yeehaw! This is better than any arcade, Jules.
Yes, these floors are quite lubricious, perfect for proving that a body in motion tends to remain in...
Survey Sukure Meakisile! Te puniam prohoc!
Leave him alone, you big bully. It wasn't his fault.
Good tears, poor. Excubie! Excubie!
I must locate Father post-haste!
Ancient Rome, home to such architectural wonders as the Pantheon, the Appian Way, and the aqueducts.
Yeah, that's great, Doc, but I'm starving. Hey, lady, where can I get a pizza around here?
Mi estás in pede.
Oh, do they deliver?
Marty, she's conversing in Latin.
Bummer.
There, you need a universal linguistic translator. It will enable you to speak and understand any language. But we haven't time to interface with the locals. Let us further explore the marvels of this fascinating civilization.
Okay, Cleopatra, give it to me again.
Young man, I said you're standing on my foot.
Oh, sorry. Hey, what about that pizza place?
Take note, Marty, the average Roman citizen is several centimeters shorter than a 20th century man. Marty? Jump in gigawatts! I told him not to wander off.
Father! Father!
Not now, Jules. I'm looking for Marty. Jules! Great balls of combustion manifested in light and heat. What are you doing here?
Oh, Vern and I wanted to play the video games in the arcade.
I meant the architectural term for arcade, which is a range or series of 2 or more arches borne by piers or columns. Not some cheap storefront overcrowded with indolent juveniles throwing away their money on electronic diversions.
Be that as it may, Vern is in desperate need of...
These guys are worse than the Hill Valley Mall security guards. You really shouldn't be swimming when there's no lifeguard on duty.
You say he was being pursued in the paths?
Yes, Father, but I don't recall it being so cold.
We're in the frigidarium. After sweating the body's impurities in the calidarium below, this chilly atmosphere stimulates the circulation.
Hey, let go of me! I didn't do anything, you big goons!
Jules, we need to create a distraction. Jules?
Father, my feet detect that below this floor is a system of ducts, or ventilating shafts, if you will, through which hot air flows.
Of course! We introduced that hot air into this chilled climate and created an occluded weather front.
In layman's terms, fog.
Mamma meteorology!
I'm out of here!
Where's the boy? Find him!
Find him? I can't even find me!
And the weatherman said fair and partly cloudy.
There you are, sir. One headless fish wrapped in stale bread.
Here's a 5. Keep the change.
Kneel, simpleton, and bow your head, unless you wish to lose it.
Is there a tannin in every century?
The name is Antaniny, Bifficus Antaniny, and what is your moniker, heathen?
It's Marty. Cuss. Yeah, Marticus.
Marticus? You look more like a Tuum de Gluteus Maximus.
Oh, great. This thing's on the fritz. He said Tuum de Gluteus Maximus. I should have known.
Upstart! You have humiliated me before the fine people of Rome! I demand an apology!
Hey, listen, Curly Top, don't get your toga in a knot.
You mock me? I challenge you to a race!
What do you say, 50-yard dash? Make it easy on yourself. I'm in pretty good shape.
Chariots, you idiot! We're going to race chariots!
Right. Hey, I'd love to do the chariot thing, but mine's in the shop getting a 5,000-lap tune-up.
Why, you're nothing but Unus Pullus.
What did you call me?
Unus Pullus.
Nobody calls me a Pullus.
We race at noon. The Circus Maximus.
Don't worry, pal. I'll be there.
Oh, yes. My foot soldiers will guarantee it.
This is just a guess, but I bet you boys work out a lot.
So this big bully in a dress is yelling at this other guy, treating him like he was his own personal slave or something.
I'm afraid he was, Vernie. Whether we approve or not, slavery is an accepted practice in this society. Rome is teeming with slaves who have no rights, no privileges, and very little hope.
Not terribly democratic.
No, son. However, societal injustice is frequently succeeded by rebellion.
You speak of rebellion?
Well, of course, only in generalities. I am really quite ignorant regarding specific details.
The captain of the guard shall be interested to hear of this rebellion. Then we will introduce you to a couple of the Emperor's pet lions.
Hey, look at my dad!
The little one is quite spirited. What the?
Jules, Fern, move swiftly on pedal appendages so that each stride elevates opposing lower limbs. Oh, just run for it!
After them!
My Venus is now complete. Hey, you kids! Not bad.
Hey, does this make us armed and dangerous?
These vessels should obscure our location, sibling. I believe we have eluded him.
We're too smart for that jerk. Hey, Jules, look at that!
Bifficus to race Mardicus, noon today, Circus Maximus.
Marty's gonna be in the circus? Yikes! Hey, I know you. You're the guy from the baths.
My name is Judah. As I wanted to thank you for your bravery, I followed when you left the baths. I'm sorry about what happened to your father.
Can you tell us where they've taken him?
I can do better than that. Walk with care, young friends. The catacombs were not designed as a means for everyday travel. Are you all right?
Hey, Jules, they got a bowling alley in this place.
A deduction based on what information, brother?
I found a bowling ball.
The catacombs are the final resting place for many a Roman citizen.
Oh, rat.
What is your difficulty now, Vern?
Nothing. Just rat!
Well, on the bright side, at least I've got my health.
Hiya, Pop. What are you in for?
Ouch, I'm a couch. Boys, how in Herculaneum did you ever find me?
Our new friend Judah brought us.
We came to spring you.
All right, hey, I'm gonna hit the vomitorium. I'll be right back. Hey, what a scummy foot show.
Hey, great seats, guys, but what the heck am I doing here? I thought I was gonna race the big guy.
Bifficus has granted you permission to observe the opening act.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, welcome. Let the games commence.
Great! An Italian production of Cats. Doc? It's the Doc!
Back to the facts. The calendar we use today was first conceived by the ancient Romans and contained only 10 months. December is derived from the Latin word deca, which means 10. Here, kitty, kitty, nice kitty.
He's flipped out! Doc, run for it! No! Doc!
Shh, not so loud, Mardicus. Now allow me to demonstrate some technical modifications we've made on this chariot.
Oh, great, Doc. You fixed it so I can't lose.
No, Marty, I fixed it so you can't win.
Huh?
If you win the race, the Romans will turn against Bifficus. His power is vital in enabling Caligula to become the next emperor. And the ascension of Caligula is the first step in the fall of the Roman Empire. Bifficus must regain his popularity in order to restore the proper timeline. In conclusion, you must race and you must lose. Now, the modification we've made will ensure your safety. For example, last, no time. Here, take this walkie-talkie and call me if there's any trouble.
Best of luck, Mardicus.
And may the best dude win!
You mean lose!
Precisely.
Any last words before I destroy you in front of the entire Roman Empire?
Yeah, just remember, the bigger the empire, the harder it falls. Roadhog!
Race with a little handicap!
Doc! Come in, Doc!
I'm here, Marty.
Doc, I got a flat! I'm gonna be killed!
Utilize the lever on your right.
Yeah, how about I just pull it?
Oh, okay.
I got the model with the deluxe sports package. Yeah! Doc, I'm gonna win!
Marty, don't get carried away. You gotta lose.
Oh, yeah! I forgot!
The brake, Marty! Hit the brake!
Ithacus and Tadane, you have raced well.
I came! I saw! And I beat him!
Ithacus, the victory is yours. The loser's fate is in your hands. How say you?
Imperial Majesty! Mardicus raced with honor and dignity as befits a Roman.
Ah, thanks, big guy.
So, let's throw him to the lions!
Wait! I'm allergic to cat hair.
Judah, how can I repay you for all your assistance?
Mardicus's chariot would be a fine reward.
Hop in!
Your chariot is not bad either.
Doc! You gotta help me!
Mind if I take over?
Be my guest. Hey, by the way, I never got the name.
It is Judah. Judah Ben-Hur.
Bye!
Farewell, Judah!
Ben-Hur? Doc, that's...
I know, Marty.
I was correct after all, Your Majesty. He is Unus Pullus. Pergamentum! Odi Pergamentum!
And now, boys, it's time to go!
Back to the future!
Oh, back to town. I still have to return these scrolls.
Greetings again. Nothing like a little nap after a big pasta lunch and traveling 2,000 years. Talk about your jet lag. I'll tell you one thing. If Marty had won that chariot race, it would have been a real drag. As a matter of fact, Marty lost the race due to drag. Or, in other words, air resistance. Accessing Video Encyclopedia Section D for drag.
Section D. Entry: drag.
This car is designed to allow air molecules to flow around it, thus cutting down on air resistance. It's streamlined, but a parachute acts in just the opposite fashion, trapping air molecules which push against it, thus slowing it down. Let us demonstrate this principle with our very own parachute brake. One of these identical toy cars has been equipped with a drag chute, which will open automatically. The cars will travel at the same rate until the chute is released. The principle of drag will slow down one car, allowing the other to speed ahead. Ha-ha! Let's watch that again, in slow motion. Notice the immediate effect the chute has upon the forward motion of the car. That's drag. Well, as they say in ancient Rome, in futuris de videbo. Or as they say in modern Rome, arrivederci. Or as I say, see you at the future.
Hey, here's an ancient Rome quiz. What did Julius Caesar say when his pal asked him how many hot dogs he had for lunch? Et tu, Brute? Hey, what's your problem, butthead?
Siamese on the cob, my favorite.
Yes, I took the train to McGregor's Market, 1886. You just can't get good corn nowadays.
Neato! My new dad has even more cool junk than my old dad.
Hello? Anybody home? Huh? Hey, I bet Franklin got a real charge out of discovering electricity. What are you staring at? Hey, why don't you make like a tree and go fly a kite? Oh!
Adjusting auto iris.
Doc Brown here. No, right here. Hello?
Doc, it's Marty. I gotta see you right away.
That would be a little difficult right now. Trust me on that one.
But Doc!
I'll call you later, Marty. Well, as you can see, or rather can't see, I'm invisible. I'm experimenting with a new ointment that makes warts disappear, and I'm afraid it worked a little too well. That's the thing with home remedies. Sometimes they work, well, sometimes they don't. But creating them is always an adventure. Take Marty's tennis shoe. Oh, please. That stinky sneaker was a source of considerable discomfort for Marty, and the search for its remedy led to an amazing adventure. It all started one day in the lab.
Oh, ow! Oh, oh, ow! Ow! Yes! Oh, oh, ow! Ow! Ow!
How does that feel, Marty? Any improvement in your condition?
I don't know, Doc. I think the cure is gonna kill me.
Now, Marty, the perpetual motion foot massage unit is not designed to cure athlete's foot, merely to make the condition more bearable by stimulating blood circulation to the upper epidermal surface.
Athlete's foot. A totally uncool affliction to be afflicted with.
Sometimes I don't understand you modern kids. When I was a lad, athletes were the cat's PJs. Oh, the heck of it is, I'm so close to discovering a lotion which should rapidly cure you of the condition.
Now that would be a feat.
However, the key ingredient is terribly difficult to locate. Could require quite an expedition.
Doc, I'll go anywhere to get rid of this stuff. Whoa, Doc! I thought you meant a drugstore way across town, not the Amazon jungle and...
1532. Unnatural mistake, Marty. Observe our quarry in today's search.
Ugh, look at that thing.
A Bufo marinus, Marty. Magnificent, isn't it? This now extinct frog not only grew to immense proportions, but, more important for our purposes, secreted an acidic substance from its sweat gland.
Which I'm supposed to rub on my feet? Get out of town.
Don't knock it till you've tried it, Marty. Our search won't be easy. Despite its size, the Bufo marinus is remarkably shy.
Hey, you look like that. Would you come out of the house?
Be ever vigilant, Marty. The jungle is filled with species who might find our presence here objectionable. Marty?
Thanks for the advice, Doc.
Coochie, 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 coo! For goodness sake!
I thought for sure I was Anaconda Sushi. What is this, rainforest rush hour?
Marty, locating a Bufo marinus in the midst of this luxuriant flora and fauna will be similar to discerning a sewing implement amongst the proliferation of hewn alfalfa.
Or like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
That's what I said. Fortunately, I have come prepared with one device which will cause the Bufo to reveal his whereabouts. Aha! Like many animals, the Bufo marinus has a hearing range far higher than that of humans. This tuning fork will emit a tone which, according to my calculations, should drive the little suckers crazy.
Doc, if that's all we need to find the frog, what's the rest of this stuff for?
Pack up. Besides, once we find the Bufo marinus, we still have to catch it.
Bummer. Must be broken.
Patience, Marty.
Whoa! A froggy sockeye!
Haven't seen this many amphibians since I hiked through Calaveras County with Mark Twain. There you go, Marty. Choose your target. Good shot. Proceed rapidly. Jump and gigawatts.
Nice catch, but I think we're over our limit.
Marty, these are Spanish conquistadors, the most brutal invaders South America ever knew. They sacked, they pillaged,
and we bailed.
Párate! Párate si quieres vivir!
What did Big Goon say?
He wants us to stop. Here, utilize these universal linguistic translators so we can talk our way out of this. Terribly sorry about this, sir.
Who do you think you are, old man? How dare you spring a trap on Bifando de la Tanes, soon to be ruler of this entire land?
Bifando? These tannins are like a bad fungus, always underfoot.
Sire, we were merely searching for frogs.
Frogs?
Yes, a rare species much prized in our country. Please excuse the inconvenience.
You won't hear another peep out of us.
You got that right.
No! Spare them. Go in peace, stranger.
Thank you, sir. 1,000 pardons.
Yeah, like pardon me for breathing. Let's hightail it out of here.
Why did you let them go?
Surely you don't believe that absurd tale of frog hunting?
Of course not. Like us, they're searching for the legendary city of gold. And they shall lead us right to it.
Whoa, Doc, that was close.
Closer than you know, Marty. The Spanish conquistadors were not known for their mercy.
I say we grab a frog and hit the road.
Stellar cogitation. I concur.
No! On the other hand, we could just hang out here for a while. Doc, who are these guys?
Incas, Marty, and they don't look friendly.
Gee, you know, there's never a conquistador around when you need one.
No, Captain. The Odd One and the Runt have been captured by natives.
Perfect. We'll follow them at a distance, and then the city of gold will be ours.
Feast your eyes, Marty. And suits, but the lost city of gold is amazing. Most people just get to read about this stuff in books.
Yeah, lucky us.
I can't wait to tell Clara about this place.
You will tell no one. The location of the City of Gold is a sacred secret.
Oh, yeah? Then how'd you get here, chicken head?
And you shall take this sacred secret to your grave.
Hey, I can live with that. Whoa! Are you talking death?
Fascinating. I've often wondered what the Inca methods of ritualized sacrifice were.
Yeah, I'm just dying to find out myself.
Behold.
What's the big deal, Doc? It's just a bunch of frogs.
Don't you see, Marty? Those are Bufo marinus, the very frogs we were hunting.
So, what's the worst that can happen? Terminal warts?
Marty, a small amount of their poisonous secretion will cure your athlete's foot. However, taken in large doses.
What, Doc? What?
Remember what happened to the Wicked Witch at the end of The Wizard of Oz?
Oh, yeah.
We won't be quite so lucky!
What a world!
Shall we attack now, mi Capitan?
Yes. We shall surprise them during their pagan ceremony. And remember, once we capture the king, the others will surrender.
Hey, Doc, even though we're doomed, you gotta admit, that tune's not bad.
Cockeyed Copernicus! Marty, I just had a synaptic nerve impulse of magnificent proportion!
Congratulations! Boy or girl?
Marty, I believe I can get us out of this whole fruit preserve made from boiled pulp. Can you create a momentary diversion?
Doc, I can hardly stand still, much less create a diversion. My feet are killing me.
Then dance, Marty! Dance!
Hey, fellas, pick up the beat! Let's rock and roll! Oh, yeah, that's better.
Mind if I sit in and play a few licks?
Oh, the Runt has magical powers in his feet.
He controls the great hopping beasts of poison.
He won! Call off the sacrifice before the dancing Wonder Boy turns the frogs on you!
Doc, either they're worshipping us or somebody lost a contact lens.
Yoo-hoo! Knockity knock knock! Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
Holy bovine! It's Profondo de la Tanez!
Oh, not that conquistador.
He must have followed us here.
Oh, this is catastrophic. The Spaniards will use their powerful fire sticks to conquer our city and steal our gold.
Not if I can help it, your chieftain. Do you have any more of these frogs?
Let me in, or I'll huff, and I'll puff.
Greetings, Profondo. I've been expecting you. Just one piece of advice. As you are terribly outnumbered, I suggest you immediately retreat.
Outnumbered? I got some advice for you. Get up there, butthead!
I warned you.
forever in your debt, O great wizard.
Call me Doc.
And thank you, Dancers with Frogs.
Call me Marty.
Hey, do you mind if we take a few of these poofos back home with us?
Be my guest. But please, tell no one else of our city of gold.
No sweat, King. Our lips are sealed for, at least 400 years.
But, O great Doc, is there no way that you can keep the foreign invaders from returning?
There may be one way. Now to make sure that the lost city of gold remains lost.
Anybody got a rope?
Just think, Marty, we've brought an extinct species back to the future to start anew.
Yeah, Doc. And my feet feel better already.
Marty, did you hang up the nozzle?
Let's see. Where's the wiper?
Turn this thing off!
New South Wales was a British prison colony.
Prison?
The weather?
Please tell me this is some sort of terrible nightmare. What'd you do that for?
Sorry, Frankie. It slipped.
Hey, you slackers. Back to work. This show has really gone to the dogs. And that first cartoon, what a toad. Which reminds me, which has more lives, a cat or a frog? You give up? It's a frog. A cat has 9 lives, but a frog croaks every night. Hey!
Back to the facts. A batted baseball can travel up to 120 miles per hour, but a well-hit golf ball is capable of 170 miles per hour. 4! Ow! Sorry, mister, but I did say 4.
Cool, whatever that is.
It's the stinking waveform, most commonly found in alternating stinking currents.
Family.
Well, Arnie, this ought to take care of that broken kitchen window. Jumping gigawatts! Tough break, mister.
Yo, Mr. Wizard.
Boom, 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 boom.
Forest 1, 2,
3.
I know. Hey, kids, what's the best way to hold a bat? By the wings! Very scary.
Activating broadcast. Begin, Dr.
Hiya, little squirts. Santa Claus here. So tell me, what does old Saint Nick do in his vegetable patch? Ho, ho, ho! Hey, you little crook! This tomato came from my garden. Bah, humbug him.
Talk about a collector's item. Personal note to myself. Plan a return trip to meet Thomas Edison and bring extra light bulbs.
Brother, that is disgusting.
It's mine, skunkhead.
Hey, chill out, you two. We gotta stick close to Little Doc and Oddball Uncle Ollie to make sure things don't get worse. Oddball Uncle Oliver, are you sure this is the best thing for little Emmett?
Oh, jawohl! The Kinder's getting a bang out of it!
Little Emma's given me the courage to fly solo across the Atlantic. And I'm taking my brother with me.
Joe, give me an Emmett.
Next. Peculiar expression of discomfort, although it has a nice ring to it.
Hello, music lovers. Today's question, what is the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish! Why, you...
Focal range 3.27 meters. Activating broadcast.
What's this? Oops. A few years back, I had a little cash flow problem and was forced to sell some of my inventions on the Hill Valley Home Shopping channel. Might as well take a look. After years of tinkering and fine-tuning, it's finally perfected. The deep thinking, mind-reading helmet. The ultimate thinking cap. A penny for my thoughts.
Doc Brown's mind reading helmet only $19.95 plus $2 shipping and handling. So you don't forget, call before midnight tonight. 1-800.
That's enough of that.
My theory was right. Inventing the music is fun. Good exercise, too.
What's its function, Father?
Father! Emmett!
Oh, that was a jarring experience. Known as Pieces of 8. And now, back to the future.
Husband came home with another hole in his shirt. Drat those cannonballs.
You always cry at weddings.
No, the squeeze box is pinching me chest hairs. Attention all shoppers! Big sale on pirates!
Tattoos were originally used for religious or mystical practices. Only in modern times are they used primarily for bugging parents. The science teacher took a drink, but he will drink no more. For what he thought was H2O was H2SO4. Good old H2O, or water as most call it. H2SO4. On the other manual appendage is sulfuric acid, a colorless, odorless liquid that looks just like water, but it's poison. Emmett L. Brown here, pointing out that things are not always what they appear to be. My youngest son, Vern, learned that very lesson not terribly long ago. He was playing ball with his pals, strictly a guys-only game.
Pitch. I'll play third base.
Of course, I'm shortstop, because I'm the best.
Who wants to play first?
I do. And Stephanie wants to be catcher. Get lost! Girls can't play ball. You're just scared we'll make you look bad, which in your case wouldn't be hard. Why don't you go fix your hair?
Or polish your nails and practice your clarinet.
Oh, no! I can't practice my clarinet. My nails are all wet. Vern's the one who's all wet. And his game's about to be rained out. Hit the showers, punks. Hey, batter, 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 batter. I got got a great arm. Wanna play on my team?
Sure.
Come on, pal. A hit wins the game. Holy baloney! It's out of here! Feel my omnipotent wrath, oh slimy one. Who you calling slimy?
No, that's what it says. I can't believe they got the first issue of Mega Cindy.
Hey, you kids! This ain't the library, you know. And don't smudge that comic book. It's a first edition Mega Cindy.
We're not buying something if we don't know how it ends.
You want to go halves on this one?
Yeah. Can you loan me my half?
We want to get this, please.
My folks are always telling me to read more.
That'll be, how much you got?
$5.17.
Exactly right.
Hey, we need a bag. This is a first edition.
We're out of bags. Wrap it up in this old poster and get out of here.
Mondo Cool poster.
The Bob Brothers All-Star International Circus. Hill Valley Fairgrounds, April 7th through the 10th. Death-defying aerialists, lions, tigers,
and bears twitching.
I wonder if they got any of those glow-in-the-dark necklaces.
Necklaces?
Or maybe those souvenir swords. Hey, mister, where do we get tickets?
You little boobs. The poster's from 1933, and that flea-bitten circus went out of business years ago.
Oh, bummer.
About the Bob Brothers going out of business?
That, and I stepped in some bubblegum.
I was so stoked to see that circus, and now we can't.
Well, maybe we can. Listen, can you keep a secret?
Hey, here's one for you, Doc. A 5-letter word describing the collapse of the stock market.
Wrench, Marty.
No good, Doc. Wrench has 6 letters. Ah! Hey, that's it. Crash. Thanks, Doc.
Adjusting the carburetor should improve gas mileage. All I need's a paperclip. Check under the back seat, will you, Marty?
Remember, you gave your solemn pinky swear not to divulge what you were about to see.
You know how to work a car?
I've been driving since I was 8.
Won't your dad be mad we took his car?
He lets me do it all the time. I'm sorry, Pop. I'll never do it again. Please don't grab me. Chris made me do it. Oh, hi, Marty. What you doing?
A crossword puzzle. But I should know better than to do one in a moving car.
What happened? We just traveled through time. We're in 1933.
Yeah, right. Man, where's the junior high?
Vernie told you, we're in 1933. Hey, Vernie, why are we in 1933?
'Cause we're looking for the circus.
I think it just found us.
And now, back to the future.
Elmo, put that down. No more race, Ben.
Look!
Step right up and get your tickets for the Bob Brothers All-Star International Circus. Death-defying acts, thrills, chills, and spills.
Popular show.
That band's missing only one thing. Musicians.
Oh, too bad I didn't bring my guitar.
I play a pretty mean flute. You play anything, Vern?
Video games.
Ladies
and
gentlemen,
boys
and
girls.
Well, I guess that covers everybody.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Brother Bob. And this is the Bob Brothers All-Star International Circus.
These guys are the stinking worst.
Back! Back! Wake up! Wake up!
That lion must have seen this act. guys are gonna love this bit. The kooky car door opens and dozens of clowns pile out. It's a laugh riot.
I was fibbing when I said those ringmasters were the stinking worst.
Yeah, I can't believe we traveled 60 years for this.
Unfortunately, we must cancel our final act.
Due to a slight occupational hazard, our human cannonball will not be able to perform unless we can find a volunteer from the crowd, someone who's willing to travel.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Hey, over here, buddy.
We have our cannonball.
And shouldn't we check the weather report? They may have grounded all flights.
Happy
landing. At least they didn't say break a leg. How convenient. Now all I have to do is drive myself to the hospital. Well, I've got good news and bad news.
Give us the bad news first.
When I crashed into the car, the carburetor cracked.
What's the good news?
This crack isn't nearly as bad as that circus.
So just fix the carburger eater.
It's carburetor.
I'm trying to fix it. If only I had a paperclip.
Hey, I think I might have a bobby pin.
Bobby pin?
Yeah, they're good for fixing all sorts of stuff.
You are one smart dude.
Here you go, Marty.
Showtime!
This car needs more work than I thought.
Come on, Chris. Let's take a powder. Hey, look. A hole in the tent.
They better fix that or somebody could sneak in.
You mean sneak out?
I got new rules, you twin twerps. If you want to keep using my farmland for your little circus show, you gotta pay me double, Bob.
My name's Robert. Besides, we had a deal.
Well, I'm shuffling the deck, and it's coming up aces for me.
Another tannin? That clown belongs in a circus.
Let's get a better look in case there's a fight.
Listen, I don't want to get rough with you, Robert.
No, I'm Bob.
Whoever, I want my cash on by tomorrow. I'm beat.
Watch out, Fitbits! Man, you drive like a girl.
You take that back.
Cleopatra, poor little baby waving to the batty waddy with the boys frightened daddy's itty bitty piggy wiggy.
This guy makes me want to blow my chowie wowie.
That does it. Now, thanks to your little circus punks, I want triple money plus damages.
How much more damage does this goon want?
And I want it by tomorrow night. Good idea, Cleo. Or we're taking over your circus.
Maureen, these boys will be having out for a few days.
Till they pay for the damage they caused to Mr. Tennant Farm.
We didn't do nothing.
We didn't do anything.
That's what I said.
Excuse me, sir. Buddy, could you hand me that Phillips head screwdriver? Whoa!
Who are you calling buddy?
Hey, if you don't know what a Phillips head screwdriver looks like, just say so.
I just made up my mind. I'm never running away to join the circus.
We could pay the Bob brothers back quicker if you'd pitch in and help. See? Even Arnold agrees.
Hey, I got an idea how we can really pay him back fast.
But you can't quit
Your high wire act is our biggest attraction.
Sorry, Mr. Brothers, but this job as telephone line women is just too good to pass up.
That does it! Looks like we turn over the circus to old Mac Tannen.
Nobody's going to show up for tonight's performance anyway. What in Pikes Peaches?
We gave away free tickets.
You what?
Yeah, we figure you'll make lots of moolah selling snow cones, caramel apples, and tacky souvenirs.
Our first sellout in months!
And our trapeze act just quit!
Where are we gonna get another act?
Like the Funicello sisters!
Hey, Bob Brothers, chill. Chris and I are like brothers. We can do anything any old girls can do.
That's stupendous!
You're on in 10 minutes.
We can do anything any old girls can do.
Thank you very little.
Now, Back to the Future.
You two are nuts. Doc invented these booster belts to wax the roof of his car without a ladder.
Yeah, but this is an emergency.
How do we look?
Pretty silly, especially with those dopey hats.
Aren't you taking yours off?
No. It brings me luck. Whoa!
Would that be good luck or bad luck?
Come on, Chris. We can't let the Bob Brothers down.
You better hope Doc's belts don't let you down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls!
Hey, what about my pig?
And pigs!
We begin tonight's show with an act of amazing altitude.
The stupendous Chris and Bird!
They're great, huh, pal?
A masterpiece of construction, if I do say so myself.
Once I take over this circus, I'm gonna make you the star.
And now, a stunt so daring!
The squeamish among you may not want to watch. Young Chris will be the first person in the world to attempt a double mega octuple somersault.
Without a net!
Woo-wee! If he falls, this'll be spectacular. Then old Mac Tannen'll have a circus, E-I-E-I-O.
Chris, you're a girl! Don't worry, Vern. I got you. Vern, are you okay? Yeah, thanks for nothing.
Oh, great show. I am coming back tomorrow night.
Here you go, Mr. Tannen. Every cent we owe ya!
To the last penny!
Well, I reckon a deal's a deal, but I'd be heaps that happier if I could have put you out of business. Come on, Cleopatra.
This stinks. I loaned my gloves. We won't have seeds on a comic book. We shared gum.
So what?
Marty, I'm talking Major Cooties here.
Bernie, not to brag, but some of my best friends are females.
Yeah, but girls are different.
What do you mean? She's still the same person you liked before.
Nuh-uh. I thought she was a Christopher, and she turned out to be a Christine.
You better lighten up, Werner. Your friendship with Chris will be like my repair work on the DeLorean. Finished. Hey, Chris, we're all set. Let's jet.
I'm coming. Hey, Vern, I said I was sorry. Cry about it, why don't you? Hey, better. Ken Griffey Jr. goes back for the kids. Here, Vern, throw him out. You're out! Thanks. Wanna play? Without my cap? Sure, and you can borrow my glove. Well, what are we waiting for? Play ball!
Yes, sirree, Robert. Appearances may be deceiving. Now, this may appear to be a complicated chemistry experiment. It is actually my ELB Aqua Amomatic, producing the first scientifically perfected water balloon. Vern and I are preparing for our semi-annual water fight. And since Chris will team with him this year, I needed an equalizer. I found these babies can be thrown more accurately at greater distances and with a better burst ratio if they are heated to 82 degrees and expanded to a pressure of 1.2 psi. That's 1.2 pounds per square inch. To learn more about pressure, access Video Encyclopedia Section P for pressure. You can use air pressure to power your very own hovercraft. You'll need a large balloon, some general-purpose cement, a bottle cap, and the lid of a mayonnaise jar. Get an adult to help you pierce a small hole through the lid of the jar and the bottle cap, using either a drill or a small nail. Using the cement, attach the bottle cap to the underside of the jar lid. Blow up the balloon. Twist the neck. And place it over the bottle cap. Set it down on a smooth, flat surface and watch it go. You've made your own hovercraft. As air shoots out of the balloon, it forms a cushion which lifts the lid off the countertop. Of course, with the right materials, you can make a slightly larger hovercraft. It sure beats walking to school. Emmett Bomber Brown here. Yes, Clara. Yeah, I remember I promised to run those errands today. But first, the kids and I. But yeah, no. All right. I will attend to them immediately. Shh. Vern, Chris, you'll have to play between yourselves. The type of pressure one spouse applies to another is far greater than any physical force imaginable. But you'll learn that soon enough. See you in the future.
Dr. Brown. Come in, Dr. Brown.
Great Scott! They're here! The old science fiction films from the 30s, 40s, and 50s I ordered are finally here, and they look fantastic on my mega screen TV. Greetings, cinema lovers. Dr. Emmett L. Brown here to demonstrate that you can't always believe what you see. It is astounding how these films cause millions of people to believe that flying saucers and alien spacecraft actually exist. There was even a time when most of Hill Valley was certain that they did. It was all related to to a bona fide astronomical event.
I always was good at parallel parking.
Boys, the universe is an amazing place, and this telescope lens will open your eyes to new worlds of wonderment. On sale for only $192.
$192? That's my allowance for the next... long time!
192 weeks. The magnification capabilities of this lens will most dramatically improve our viewing of the comet Kahui.
And we could use it to spy on neighbors, too. Ah! It's an alien!
Hey, Vernie. Doc sent me to tell you squirts not to buy any of this overpriced junk.
I have to eat.
Your dad's already invented something for viewing tonight's comet.
Hey, Mr. Wonderment! My son wants a telescope. How much for this one?
That would be $999.95.
Well, I got the 95 cents. Put the rest on credit.
Man, it's busted!
Hey, I'm not buying any defected merchandise. I want my money back.
Perhaps I could interest you in something even more powerful, but for less money.
Nothing's too good for my kid, as long as it's cheap.
What I have here is a very magical and sophisticated apparatus. I call it the Galaxy Viewfinder 500.
Whoa! What's it do?
For a mere $10.
Wait a minute. How come so inexpensive?
What a chump.
The GV500 is on special discount for tonight's comet, the mighty Kahui.
I'll take two if you got him. Kahui!
Gesundheit.
Did he say the comet Kahui was coming?
Boy, what was your first clue?
Kahui! 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 Whoa! I gotta change my shoes! Get it! Kahui! I haven't even gone shopping! Comet Kahui! Help me! It's Comet Kahui! The aliens are coming again! Aliens! I've seen them with my own 2 ears! Aliens! Aliens?
How unique. I'm on the scene in Hill Valley, but so far see no sign of the reported...
Aliens! Get out of town while you still can! Women, children, and people with flat tops first! Hey, I seen you on TV. You're good.
A quick analysis of this situation indicates that mass hysteria is affecting the population.
Hey, mister! Aren't you scared of the alien attack?
Oh, you bet. That's why I'm getting out of town on the next bus. Should be here in 2.5 hours. Had the same kind of trouble 25 years ago, last time Comet Kahui came by. Real strange things happened. Buses ran late, spooky lights, weird noises. Look, like that! Tanner was right, they're back!
No, that's just me and my harmonica.
Anyway, the whole town became a giant magnetic field. Oh, looks like my bus is early.
Did anybody ever actually see an alien? Live in person?
Only Biff Tannen, but his word's good enough for me.
Who'd believe that nut?
Aliens! Aliens are coming! Help! Hold Biff Tannen so on, aliens! That was some bump in the... Spaceship. The same one. The aliens are back.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Why, Mr. Tannen!
Brown, I got 2 things to tell you. I'm returning your tractor because I want to tie up loose ends, considering we're all going to be obliterated.
Why, whatever do you mean?
That's the second thing. Aliens are here, and I don't mean the movie.
Aliens?
Oh, my aching brain. Anyways, I just found their spaceship in your field behind some oleander bushes.
Yes, the oleander bushes. That's where I keep it.
You? You? You're the alien? I'm calling the police, the Air Force, and William Shatner!
Sheriff's Department, sorry, can't talk now. Due to the imminent alien attack, we're in the process of moving our office to another town where it's safe. Holy baloney! We'll be right there.
Well, what is it, Sheriff Taylor?
Biff Tannen says the aliens hold up at Doc Brown's place.
Biff Tannen? He's the town alien expert. He should know.
We'll need help on this one.
thingamabobs or whatever you got.
Halt your vehicle!
Hey, what's going on?
This is my house, Jarhead.
Sorry, Sonny, but we've got some alien holed up inside.
Cool. You gonna blow it to smithereens?
Brother, I'm sure they plan to converse with the creature and learn the secrets of space travel.
Nah, I think we're gonna blow it to smithereens. Better stand back.
If you do not surrender immediately, we will be forced to attack.
There seems to be a little misunderstanding.
It's too horrible.
All right, you creature, don't move a muscle or we'll blast you back into outer space.
Doc may be a little strange at times, but he's definitely no alien.
We gotta help Pop.
But, brother, we cannot take on the entire Hill Valley militia single-handedly.
Hey, there's 3 of us.
This business with the aliens appears to have started 25 years ago. Therefore, the most prudent plan would be to go back to 1967 and find out what really happened.
Hey, come on, let's blast to the past!
Marty, Jules, it is an alien.
No way, Vernie. That's just a hippie. People looked like this in the 60s.
What ridiculous hair!
Look who's talking. Hey, check it out!
The entire vicinity has been magnetized.
There's that freaky noise!
And it's not my harmonica! Whoa! Whoa! Better than hoverboarding! Hey, buddy, you forgot the zip code. Hey, the mail wants to deliver itself.
We must save Martin.
Hey, guys, I always wanted to travel first class.
Move it, will you? It's gonna turn green any second.
The lights are all screwy.
Hey! What's going on? Oh! Now my seat's all sticky. Jiminy Christmas!
Everything's happening just like the old dude said.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything about us almost being flattened.
I suggest we follow Mr. Tannen in hopes of solving this mystery.
Whoa! Was that spooky or what? like you are. I seen it on Monster Chiller Theater. You're an alien!
This is unbelievable. It's Doc. He really is from outer space.
Cool! That means we are part alien.
And it would explain his vast knowledge in the area of science and time travel.
Hey, if we're aliens, does that mean we don't gotta go to school?
Forget school. Biff's gonna be back here with the cops.
Yes, even if he is a space invader, he's our father, and we must keep him out of trouble.
Hey, maybe we can move his UFO out of the road. I wonder if this thing runs on regular or unleaded.
Ooh, what I wouldn't give to dismantle this baby. In the interest of science, of course.
Chase it! He's coming back!
Among the stars, now to prepare for takeoff for Jupiter and Mars.
We're being shanghaied into outer space.
Mom's gonna be mad we're late for supper. That is, unless we are supper.
Everything is set for my rendezvous with Comet Kahui.
We are obviously overmatched by Father's superior alien intelligence.
Well, I don't know about that, but you can bet he'll be able to outsmart us.
Excuse me, Mr. Alien, but you passed our bus stop.
Ah! How did you youngsters get on board?
Oh, please, don't take us to Mars and turn us into zombie slaves or use our brains for pencil erasers.
Whatever are you talking about?
Aren't you an alien?
Nonsense! My name is Emmett Brown, noted scientist of Hill Valley, California.
Right. And I'm Michael J. Fox, noted movie star of Hollywood, California.
Who?
If you were an Earthling, you would know who that is.
Brother, remember, this is 1967.
Oh, yeah. Skip it.
If I might venture an explanation for you boys, this flying saucer is my own invention. Constant pedaling creates a reverse magnetic charge,
thus repelling the craft from the Earth's surface. Brilliant!
Hey, that explains why everything in town was magnetized. I think.
Up here, there are no big city lights to interfere with viewing the comet Kahui.
How about the extraterrestrial duds?
Merely a self-cooling suit. You build up quite a sweat riding a bike.
What's that, Pop?
What pop?
That bizarre popping noise.
Oh, that's just the bike chain rubbing against the frame. Perhaps a little oil would help.
No problem. This'll take care of it.
No!
Did I use too much oil?
No! Too much acid! That's a compound for dissolving metals! Prepare for a crash landing!
Sorry about your ship, Dr. Brown.
Oh, that's quite all right. The old legs were starting to cramp up anyway. Ta-ta, and enjoy the comet!
I knew Father was no alien.
Yeah, but we gotta keep Biff from flipping out so those military meatheads in the future won't pulverize your pop. Hey, wait a minute. Does Doc still have those beekeeper suits in the DeLorean? What are you staring at?
You do sort of look like that Che Michael Fox guy.
Alaska's nice this time of year, or maybe the North Pole. Anywhere but where them aliens are. No!
Where do you think you are going, Earthling?
Well, I was thinking Alaska, or maybe the North Pole.
Quit your crying, baby.
Yes, sir, ma'am. Whatever.
We have come to take you with us, Biff Tannen.
Why me?
We wish to study the least intelligent creature on Earth.
No, there's gotta be somebody dumber than me. In school, I got an F+.
We're gonna use your brain for a very small pencil eraser.
Don't take me! Please, please! Pretty please with salt on top!
You may stay if you promise never to mention our visit to your Earth.
Oh, you got it! Oh, great Sultan of Space!
And in 25 years, you must promise not to notify the authorities.
And tell them, Pop, or anybody's an alien.
Cross my heart and hope to live. I promise.
Our work here is done. May the Force be with you.
They didn't take me? I'm alive! Oh, hooray for me!
Well, that should do it.
Let's get to the future and make sure Pop's okie madokie. I don't see any of those coloring beads.
Our trick must have worked. Biff didn't tell anybody, so nobody thinks Doc's an alien.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what love is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words... Hello, boys. I want to show you my new telescope hat I fabricated for viewing the comet Kahooey. Try it on, Marty.
Great, Doc, but I take a size 7 1/8.
At one time, I had a flying observatory. I used to keep it in the oleander bushes, but it disappeared years ago.
Try looking in the swamp.
Great Scott! There it is! How did you know, Bernie?
Lucky guess?
As I recall, a youngster by the name of Michael J. something or other caused this chain to snap.
Doc, let me run into town and pick up a new one. Come on, punks.
Hurry back, boys! The comet will be here shortly!
24-hour Hill Valley bike hut will have a chain.
Hey, looky! It's Biff!
Meet the man the alien said was too smart. For $5, I will tell of my close encounter with creatures from another planet. What a nut.
Hey, Biffster, I thought you weren't supposed to talk about meeting the aliens.
They don't scare me. Hey, how'd you know what they told me?
That's what they tell everybody.
If Biff had truly been kidnapped by aliens, they would have concluded there was no intelligent life here and left anyway. Fool you. I use this when I go for more popcorn so I don't lose my seat. But you see, isn't always what it appears to be. For instance, there's no evidence that flying saucers exist, yet thousands of people think that they've seen them. Why? Access Video Encyclopedia Section O for optical illusions.
Section O. Entry, Optical Illusions.
In interpreting what we see, our eyes rely not only on light, but on context and experience. We can create pictures which fool our eyes into seeing things which aren't really there. For example, take a look at this picture. Which horizontal line is longer, the top or bottom? Fool you. They're actually exactly the same length. The angle of the arrows makes the upper line appear longer. Here's an optical illusion you can make for yourself. You'll need 2 matching squares of cardboard, a pencil, and some tape. Draw a bird on one piece of cardboard. On the other, draw a cage. Now, tape both boards to the pencil so that the bird faces one way and the cage the other way. Rapidly rotate the pencil between your hands. As the boards spin, the bird appears to be inside the cage. Why? This phenomenon is called persistence of vision. The human eye can only register 12 pictures a second as separate images. Since these images change faster than that, your brain sees them as merging together into one picture. If you don't happen to have any paper, you can do the same thing with a marker, a t-shirt, and a swivel chair. does tend to make you rather busy. Yes! Aliens have my flux capacitor with a death ring! I left for the DeLorean and I'm falling through time! And if you believe that, I have an overhydrated floodplain in Florida to sell.
Cut, that's a take. Well done, Doc.
Thanks, BG! You see, this is merely another optical illusion created at the local Hill Valley television station, so don't always trust your eyes. Trust your brain.
Okay, boys, that's a wrap.
Hey, who turned out the lights? Here's another situation in which you can't trust your eyes. With any luck, I'll see you in the future.